Alrighty guys, welcome back to my set review. We're on red this time. If you're here in the middle of it and you want to see some other of the colors, you can go ahead and click the left hand annotation to go back to black, or you can click the right hand annotation to go to green. First off, we're going to start with Awe for the Guilds. It's 2 in a red, mono-colored creatures can't block this turn. I think it's a cute card. There's not too many mono-colored creatures in this set. There's way more multicolored things, but if your opponent's on a token kick and they're not making dual colored tokens, this can be a good card for alpha striking. So it gets about a 2. Clear a Path, another cute card, 1 to destroy target creature with Defender. There's a couple creatures in this set with Defender, so there's not too many to worry about. I gave it about a 1. Maze Rusher. This is probably the best maze guy, and that's saying a lot because the maze guys really aren't that good. He's 6 for a 6/3 with haste, which isn't bad. He does give all your other multicolored creatures haste, which for limited anyways, he's definitely the best one. And he gives all your guys haste, which is really good in limited, so I gave him a 2. A low 2, a 1.5, somewhere around there. Possibility Storm is a really funny card. I think it'll be funny in EDH decks that use randomness a lot. I have one myself that when this card comes out, I'm probably going to end up getting it just for that deck. So I gave it about a 2 because it's really funny. Punish the Enemy. 4 to deal 3 damage to a player and 3 damage to target creature. It's a little much to do 3 and 3. But in limited, if you really need that removal and you're just not getting it anywhere else, it's okay to use this one. I give it about a 2. Pyrewild Shaman, 2 in a red for a 3/1, and he has Blood Rush for 1 in a red to discard it and give attacking creature 3/1. And whenever one or more of your creatures deals combat damage to a player, if he's in your graveyard, you can pay 3 to return him to your hand. I really like this guy for limited. He gets scary. He's a reusable, almost rampant growth, or not rampant growth, giant growth, and that can be scary to face down something over and over and over again. So look out for this guy in limited. He can do some damage. I gave him a 3.5. He's pretty brutal. Riot Biker's a great little creature to pick for limited. He's 2 for a 2/1 first striker, and he attacks each turn, so you're going to constantly keep putting the pressure on, and they're going to have to find somebody with an X. They're going to have to find somebody with a toughness more than 2, or else, you know, they're not going to be able to keep blocking it. So he's pretty good. I gave him a 2.5. Let's see, Rubble Belt Maka. It's the red giant growth, basically. He costs, if you have to play him, he's a 4 for a 3/3, so that's not bad, but yeah, he's definitely a pretty good card for limited, and plus he has like 100 eyes if you look at it. It's pretty cool. Next up is the Smelt Ward Gatekeepers. He's probably the best gatekeeper in my opinion, just because he affects the game more than all the other ones. If you're playing red and you're playing gates, this is definitely a card to play for limited. Being able to active treason when your opponent's dudes and while you play another creature is pretty good. Being able to just take him and swing with his dude is really good in limited, and so I gave this guy I gave him a 3 out of 5 for limited. And then we come to Weapon Surge. 1 for an instant. Target creature you control gets 1/0 and gains first strike till the end of turn, and you can overload it for 1 in a red. It's not bad. It's a cute little combat trick if your opponent is trying to alpha strike you and they're banking on killing most of your guys. This way you can just first strike all their dudes, so it's not terrible. If you're playing a lot of creatures and everything in limited, you could probably pick this up. I give it about a low 2 though, because it really only has one specific purpose, so it's about a low 2. And that's it for the red guys, and like I said, go ahead and click the annotations in either corner to go forward or backwards, and I'll see you then.